Oh, it started recording. Okay, what's up, guys? It's me here, and today I'm coming here to talk about feeling good and living in the moment. So, one, I let's just like do a little background. I started this course, Harvard course. You know, they got the free courses. Go learn something new. And it just talks about what I'm interested in, like the philosophy, kind of physics, different like perspectives, random, like human, non-random formulas. Yeah, so like it talks about how most modern science is science deterministic, and I wanted to come here to talk about how most modern science is deterministic, and I think that's the issue with why when we think about consciousness, we think that there's always a formula to success and how to be positive or how to feel good. There's always a formula and steps that you should take to, to get to this answer or this, thing that we want to achieve. And I think what we have to realize is when it gets to that rate, it becomes indeterministic because everything is a probability, but we have to align to whatever you want to achieve. So say you want to be a professional basketball player, you can of course go to practice every single day. Of course you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Go to practice every day, wake up, do this. But if you in your body you think deep down, I'm never going to become an NBA player, like I'm too short, I'm 5'7", everybody in the NBA is 6'2", you're never going to become an NBA player, because even though your skills are great, you won all these awards, all this type of stuff, your mindset and your conscious being doesn't believe that you're going to become an NBA player. So it's going to go in the probability of no. When there's a probability of yes, you're not tapped into the probability of yes. So you're never going to see the light of, that actualizing. And so I think it's very interesting because it's like, okay, you could be somebody that doesn't practice all the time, practice when they want, hang out with their family, hang out with their friends, go to different stuff. Everybody talking about you're too short to be an NBA player. But really, you can be an NBA player. Like, you already in your head know in the back of my mind, okay, I'm going to be an NBA player, so nobody's going to get in your way. You already chose the probability of yes, so you're going to start going in that direction. So it goes to, you planted the seed, and now it's like you're just letting it grow. You're putting in practice and you're giving those shots up to water the plant. You feel me? The seed is planted, but you're watering the plant with all that greatness. You're watering the plant. Think about it. If you're planting the seed and you're throwing dirt on it, you're throwing pop on it, you're pouring Coke and Sprite and Dr. Pepper on it every single day, it's not gonna grow. It's gonna sit there and not do nothing. It's probably gonna kill all the grass around it on top of that. So you have to think too, like, is that how you're leading your life? Like, are you leading your life with, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna chase my dreams and I'm gonna be the best person I can be and I'm gonna, feel good on the inside, and every action that I do on the physical, on the external, is adding to my beingness and who I'm becoming or who I actually am, because everything is now in the present? Or am I hating on everything that I'm doing, listening to what others have to say around me? Yet you have to be mindful, everyone has their own unique experiences. So for one, how what others perceive and how they perceive and think about you, that is something completely different to what your life is, because guess what? They have their own life. They have experiences in their life that has led them to believe one thing versus another. So you have to discern against that and say, that's not your life. You have your own life, and you need to consciously make the decision every single day to be the best person you can be. Like, and it goes to two, don't hate on nobody else for what they're doing, because look, you might have your opinion. Go write it in your journal. Go write it in your book. Because if they're, first of all, you have to think, most of the people in society are not on cloud 10,000 right now, okay? They're not in a mindset of, okay, when this person come hate on me, I'm going to brush it off. Like, I'm going, you feel me? I'm going to turn my swag on and still get to going. Most people aren't thinking like that. Most people, when somebody from the outside comes and, throws paint on their nice painting that they just painted, or, they water down their parade, what's happening? They soak in it. They start to let that kind of, like, dang, like, that person really said they don't like this. That person really said this about me. Because most of the people in society are not comfortable with who they are or who they're becoming, or don't really know who they want to become in general. So they let what others have to say about them break them down. So it's like, you have to think about it, that even if you're not in the best space, the best thing that you can do is lift somebody else up, okay? give them a stepping stool to get whatever they need to do. You see something might not be the best, find something good to say about it, because there's good and bad to everything. I'm not gonna lie, there's good and bad to everything. So you're gonna need to find the good and pass that good off so that you're ready to receive the good, because that's the other issue. Everybody want to be like, oh, I want to be this, 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 and third, but not in the mode to receive what they really need to receive. Like, you have to get in that receiving mode so that you can then be on the path of least resistance, so you can find out, you know, where you're going, and where you're going is going to teach you. Okay, like the journey, the destination is the journey. Okay, it's not the other way around. Okay, the journey, the destination is the journey. You're supposed to be learning about yourself on the journey. Okay, everybody wants to reach this big, you know, goal, and that's great, that's wonderful and everything, but who are we becoming on the path to reaching that goal? Okay, like, and on top of that, when we, you know, enjoy the journey, it makes the success way more, we can be way more appreciative of it. But it's like, who are we becoming? You know, like that hard obstacle, you know, you gotta go, sometimes you gotta run into a brick wall 10 times before you can get through it, you know. So it's like, you have to think, what am I doing and how am I reacting to what's going on in life, and not letting it, you know, bring me down, and not letting it be a weight on my shoulders. You know, this weight that we have on our shoulders could be a weight to help make us stronger or look at things in a different light. I think it's like, we have to take time to realize that everything is happening instantaneously at the same time. The past, present, and future are happening instantaneously at the same time. So with the past, you feel me, you putting all this effort and energy into what in the past and all these decisions you made, you could be putting that same effort into right now, feeling good right now. The only job that we have is to align to the frequency of what we already want. Okay, everybody thinks that, you know, you're just supposed to wait till you get this job, wait till this person want to be with you, wait till your body get right before you start doing anything. No, start feeling good now. You want a better body? Start thinking in your mind, I got that good body. Like, I'm going to the gym just to make it look better. I got that good body. Because then you're already in that mode, so everything already gonna be heightened. If you're in the mode of, I have a bad body, I'm fat, nobody like me, guess what? You're gonna start seeing all these negative synchronicities of, nobody like you, don't nobody want to be with you, everybody want your friend and not you. You don't eat no good food, you eat McDonald's every day. Like, you're gonna start seeing these synchronicities of the person that you don't want to become, because that's all you're thinking about is the person that you don't want to become. When you need to be thinking about the person that you are. Okay, it's not becoming, it's like you are, and in the future, you know, you're gonna be better too. But it's like where you are. You need to change your mindset now of who you are, because this is happening. Okay, like, if we think about it, every second that's passing is already the future. Every second that's passing is already the future. So it's like, be in your mind of, okay, this is who I am right now. I'm a great individual. You might have did something bad last week. You might have did something bad 10 minutes ago. I am a great individual, and you got to stand on that. Because when you start changing your frequency and your vibrations up of who you are, you're going to start to see everything else. That's what they say. Like, you know, people talk about quantum jumping. Quantum jumping, honestly, to me, is like, you're just honestly changing your perspective on life. And now all that negative shit that you were seeing before, you don't see it no more. You only see the positive stuff because you change your lens. Okay, like, it's like you putting on a different pair of glasses. You change your lens. You had them dark colored glasses on. You only see everything in dark. You only see everything. When you change your glasses, now you're seeing sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, and you're having a good time. That's all I wanted to come and say, because I want to spread my positivity and my messaging to the world. Because who am I to only let my thoughts and what I think be inside me? You know, I'm here to spread the message. And at the end of the day, if you understand, that's what's up. But if you don't understand, that's also what's up. Because in your time, you'll start to understand things when you're ready to, and when you're meant to get to the next level. So, deuces. We're out. Shop the brand.